Just gonna start streaming. Hello, hello. Make sure Twitch and YouTube are working. Okay. The last fairy before farewell. So insane. It's so insane. Isn't there like a stamp on the profile for like, okay, Celeste profile stamp? Yeah, the golden strawberry. How many golden strawberries are there? Hello, Jade. I'm already streaming, but we can still talk. I'm already streaming, but we can still talk. I don't mind openly talking about my story concept. If you are fine with listening. Is that fine? Sound tight. Oh, that's fine then. Do you want to hear about it or not? Okay. That is fine. Yeah. Alright. I mean, I don't want to bother you too much. If you want to stop calling. Yep, that is fine. Yep. Nope. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, wait, I'm already here? That's not that bad. Like, I think I can easily make this work. Hey Jade. I hope you feel better soon. see if I remember how I was doing this. There's gotta be like a better way to do this, right? One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, boop, 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 boop. Hey Game Freak, how's it going? Microberry. Berry wave. Berry crowwave bunny. 25? 25's decent. Alright. Then practice the second half again. Like, the first bit is actually really short. One, two, oh shoot. Kinda doing this out of whack. I recover though. Airy wave. Hey ball. How's it going? You're procrastinating? I hope it's not too important. As long as you can do some type of homework, you can feel good about yourself. That's true. As long as you get something done productive. No! Oh my god. First death. So you can work on games for school instead of deep learning. Deep learning. Work on games for school. Wait, what does that mean? Like video game development classes? I'm sorry, I don't exactly follow. Okay, two deaths, not bad. Way lower than the 7 record. Who knew? A good break. A good break does wonders. Okay, 3 deaths. I can live with the 3 deaths. Wait, there's no way you're supposed to wall bounce this, right? Like, what else is this conveyor for? Did I beat 7B? Yes, Tara, I did beat 7B. Welcome to the stream. So now we are on our last golden berry other than farewell. Lock in. Congrats, thank you. The bouncer. You got 3 goldens yesterday? Holy. Good job. Which 3 do you get? Farewell Core A and B? I don't know. Something tells me that those are not the ones Tara got. Instead, it's Summit B, Core B, and Reflection B. Surely. 5B? 5B is Mirror Temple, right? And then 7 and 6C. Oh, the seaside berries. Nice. Oh my god, I love 7C. 7C is one of the first goldens I got. Congrats. I wish you many more goldens as well. Yeah, I know, right? You wish me 2 more goldens? Thank you. Like, 7C is basically already just 1 room. Like, the first 2 rooms are kind of just, like, tutorials. Anyways. Or, like, you know, they don't really matter that much, let's be real. What am I doing? Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh my god, I messed it up. Also, with those 3, I'm officially more halfway done with Goldens in terms of numbers. Yeah, let's go. Halfway there. Want to do that. Definitely not halfway in time because of the Hell Trio. The Hell Trio. What a name for them. How many hours does 7B take me? That's a good question. Good look at the VODs. I think realistically, because I took like a week break, right? In between my 7B attempts. So yeah, I spent like a few hours trying to like catch back to my level of consistency afterwards. I think if you do it consistently, or if I did it consistently, it would have taken me closer to like 9 hours. 9 hours? It took me like 3 streams to get it. 4 streams. One of them was extra short, so. Maybe it took me like 15 or so hours. In terms of total time. It's okay. As long as you stay determined, you will be able to get it. I believe in you. Hey, look, the fact that you're going for the golden berries at all, like, that is the hardest part is starting. Or, I mean, that's what I would like to think. Yeah, right? I'm amazed I am this far myself. Like, seeing 200 on the berry counter is kind of insane. It's very satisfying. Oh my god, this last magma block is surely going to kill me. I found a more consistent way to do that room. Does your practice solely consist of low death runs, or do you do anything else? So, my process so far is I start with doing low death run, and then when I think there is going to be a bottleneck in my low death run, like let's say, well, I get to the point where there are a lot of rooms that I feel like I'm doing consistently, and there are some other rooms that I die like an increased proportion in, right? Then I start doing sub-chapters deathless, like bit by bit, trying to do each sub-chapter deathless. That way I can practice like the more concentrated areas that I need to die less on, right? And then once I'm able to do every sub-chapter deathless, then I group them up into larger portions, like do half of the chapter deathless, do the other half of the chapter deathless, and when I'm confident with that, then I do the full golden berry. So right now, I'm like in the middle of this, and I am trying to do the second chapter, or the second half of this chapter deathless. Does that make sense? Yeah, no problem. To me, this feels like the best strategy to practice. Like low death is nice when you just need overall practice, but when you need more concentrated practice, that's when I would recommend doing like each, like trying to practice individual parts rather than it as a whole. Of course, that doesn't really matter for the C sides because the C sides are a lot smaller. But when it comes to like the A sides and the B sides, that is the strategy that I go with and would probably recommend to other people. In the case of core B side, there are like 2 specific rooms that are a lot harder than all the other ones. These sides are kind of easy to brute force, yeah. Yeah, especially since the C sides are so short, you're already like really close to being able to do like sub-chapter deathless. Or like when you say sub-chapter, I mean like room deathless, you know? Because like having done the C side means you have been able to get through each room on its own, deathless. It's also like it's also like the strategy I used for an endurance rabbit and steel run. I know that might not be something you're familiar with, but like in Rabbit and Steel, there are a lot of different individual fights, right? So I practiced it fight by fight, then area by area, and then eventually went for like entire deathless, not deathless, hitless runs. Not knowing what RNS is? You have never seen the game or anything? Ah. You know, sometime I will get back to Rabbit and Steel and stream it instead of Celeste. It is probably my favorite game other than Minecraft. I have to add the other than Minecraft. Lingo? I will get back to Lingo, don't worry. If you want, Tara, you can search up my VODs on YouTube. I have lots of Rabbit and Steel VODs. Or you could just like search up Rabbit and Steel on like Steam. See its trailers and stuff. the rating roguelike is its common like caption subtitle. It's 50% off right now. Holy, that's a deal. I need to buy some copies of Rabbit and Seal. Maybe. I am not that familiar with you on a personal level, Tara. Nothing personal. I have bought copies of Rabbit and Seal for like friends, but those are like close friends, you know. Have you played Toho or similar bullet hells? Nah, I'm not a bullet hell player. I mean, I've been trying to practice my bullet hell skills. Get you a copy of Rabbit and Steel? What about Terra? Rabbit and Steel's not really a bullet hell. It has some like bullet hell mechanics, but in actuality it doesn't really play like a bullet hell game. Cuphead? Cuphead is kind of like bullet hell. Cuphead might be closer to Rabbit and Steel than like Toho. These bumpers! These bumpers are the end of me. Cuphead has no bunny girls. Oh, really? That's true. It's the same learning process of getting owned and learning how you got owned. Yeah, that's true. Why am I struggling on this room so much? It's not like an action platformer. But the reason I say it is similar is because it's like it's a knowledge-based game, you know? You 4-player co-op, boss focused. Yeah. You don't have to play it in co-op. It can also be a solo experience. Boss-focused games. 2-player co-op, boss-focused. Wow. Wait, has Game Freak, are you here? Have you played through Cuphead? Game Freak machine broke. Wait, really? Did Game Freak's computer blue screen? Oh, okay. It's a joke. What was that, Crowwave? You were being rage baited? Oh no. Were you playing some Rabbit and Steel to try to like prove something again? I wanted to ask if you have played Cuphead. Oh. Was it on console? Surely Cuphead's on that one challenge website, right? Oh, you beat it in co-op. What are consoles? What the console? You're alright at it, not insane. Okay. They kind of are PCs with Echo Stars. Oops. Game Freak will say that about every game he plays. I'm alright, it's not insane. Yeah. Game Freak, have you played Maiden and Spell? I'm alright. I'm not that insane. No challenge or anything. Oh, you've only like fought every boss or something. Didn't like go for the highest rank on them. I've only played a bit of Cuphead. I've never played through the entire game. If Cuphead had a rabbit girl, I think I would have played it already. Has anyone here played Enter the Gungeon? I have played Enter the Gungeon. I think it is an enjoyable experience. There are lots of things to do in Enter the Gungeon. There are a lot of things you may not be aware you can do in Enter the Gungeon. What would change then? Its appeal to me would change if it had a rep. Any game with a rabbit girl is immediately a banger. True. Will you believe me, Tara, if I said there are multiple rabbit girls in Rabbit and Steel? Does that make it an extreme banger of a game? Absolutely insane. Speaking of Game Growwave, wait, what? Speaking of games, FTL's on sale. You really want me to play FTL? I don't know. See, for $2. Okay. The thing is, like, if I buy it now, I feel like I'm not gonna get to it for a while. Faster Than Light. A strategy game. I don't know, Game Freak. It is an ancient roguelike. See, Game Freak, the thing is, like, Slay the Spire is more on my like priority list than FTL. So I think I can wait at least one season before buying FTL. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, thank you for bringing it up. Faster Than Light. It has a more compelling story. Oh, it has a story as well? As a roguelike. Because Slay the Spire is not $2. But the thing is, Slay the Spire is already accessible to me in my Steam library. Yeah, not that I bought it, it's that I play a lot of games from my friends' Steam libraries. We have like a family share thing. Yes. And Slay the Spire 2 is also here. But I am not going to play Slay the Spire 2 until it is released from its beta. Also, are there bunny girls in Slay the Spire? Now, are there bunny girls in FTL? Oh no. I'm sorry, Game Freak. It may not be worth the $2. Tara said you get diminishing returns per rabbit girl. The first one brings the most bangerality. I like that word, bangerality. Bunny ears are not an evolutionary advantage in space. That is unfortunate. I would expect it to be so, but there are rock people, robot people, mantis people, electric people, but there's no rabbit people. Despite like the old legends of moon rabbits, you don't have moon rabbit people. Alright, see ya Tara, thanks for dropping by. You could make this game. I had an idea earlier today. I woke up from a dream and had this like story concept that I want to realize. Moon Rabbit FTL has legs. Wait, you might be cooking. FTL does not have legs, it has thrusters. No, if I were to make a game, what would it be? Which you can upgrade in a finely balanced mechanical system. Double Nash, you're really trying to advertise FTL here. Is this a game that you have played a lot of? Actually, I don't even know why you bother asking. Two deaths? I mean, those are pretty early deaths, too. My god. How long will it take for me to do this second half deathless? Like, Core B-side feels a lot shorter than the Summit, but it is certainly a lot harder. Like, this is definitely the hardest B-side in terms of, like, how do I describe it? Like, compact difficulty? Like, difficulty per room? You know? Like, it's short, but the individual components are a lot harder than the summits. Double Nash said many years ago, yes, it was the first game that got me thinking of making one like it, but I floundered on writing a story I found compelling. I see. I think, like right now, I'm starting with a story concept and I want to turn it into a game, instead of starting with a game concept and wanting to write a story for it. The plot of RNS2. Who knows what RNS2 would be? Sounds like the beginning of something compelling. Yes. Delta Rune. Toby Fox has visions. Respect him a lot. It serves as good overarching reason for the gameplay. I see. Micro Fox. Wait, what? Where do you get Fox from? Is Fox an FTL thing? Into the Breach didn't hit that mark. Oh, Toby Fox, I see. That makes a lot more sense. If Double Nash sent that message first, I think it would have been better. No offense, Game Freak. Toby Crowwave. I did not know Into the Breach was FTL's successor. I heard of both games. I didn't know they were related. like, okay, the story concept I have, first I want it to be a game. I want it to be a game that the player has customization capabilities in. And it needs to also be fixed enough to have a story where the character that the player controls is like its own character, not like a self-insert for the player. I'm just trying to think of like what format would fit this the most. Maybe it doesn't need a pre-existing format. Maybe I need to just come up with something that matches the game. Hey Lumi, welcome. Some two-person dev game similar in some way mechanically, but learned more tactical mechanics. Ah. You cleared the first third of Valhalla. Nice. I assume Valhalla is a Celeste map? The hardest one. Holy. Gamer. A bartending game. True. I do need to play Valhalla the bartending game. Elaborate on the story idea I had here? Yeah, sure. I don't mind sharing the concept. See, the thing is, it's still like forming in my brain. It is still a story embryo, right? And it kind of takes inspiration from an existing story I had. So this other story I had, I wanted it to be a webcomic. Check DMs for clip. I'll check it later. I wanted it to be a webcomic, right? But I think this story is kind of like a reincarnation of it. Designed to be a game, and it kind of focuses on some separate themes. And essentially, it is a story about a witch who visits a bunch of like dying worlds. And this also takes like some direct inspiration from an existing story, right? But kind of like focuses on a lot of different themes, and I think has has a an overarching topic that is important to me. My idea is to write it so that like each world is representative of a person, right? Like not explicitly, but it's like I would like the story to be an analogy for grief, and like each dying world that the witch visits is meant to kind of be like a person that the witch is grieving, you know? And I think it seems fair, yeah. I think the end goal of the story is, I don't know, it's kind of a meta narrative as well, I think. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, it kind of just like loomed into my mind earlier today. But I have like a very strong vision for it already. Endings sell copies. Hopefully. Oh, shoot. Dire. I don't know. I might talk more about it when I have a stronger vision. The story concept, that is. And are you referring to Goth Sparrow? I have no idea what that is. Nope. I think the story I'm thinking of can also be an analogy for artists as well. Like not just a thing about grief, but like a story about artists and legacy, you know? Like each world kind of like has its own god, in a sense, the artist of their world. And you know, some of them are very proud of their world, some of them are not so as much. And ultimately, like, the witch herself resides on her own home planet. I think I want the ultimate conclusion of the story to also include the witch having her world eventually fade away as well. Because ultimately, it is kind of like a cycle. Not one that is necessarily bad or good, but one that just exists and people have to come to terms with within this universe. I want it to be a story about kind of like a story involving memories and how like the witch's world is an archive of all the world that she has visited. And I want the story to kind of be told in this past tense. A past tense, like recalling the few worlds that meant the most to her. or if we're thinking of this in terms of the life-death analogy. Like, this is the witch, like, pulling up an album and reviewing, like, pictures of her loved ones. I know it sounds very sad. It's meant to be like a bittersweet story. Goth Sparrow. That is quite the name. I'm sure Jade knows what Goth Sparrow is. Are there any other Final Fantasy players in the chat? Rabbit and Sparrow. Yes, no spoilers. You do not need to explain what the sparrow is. Though I respect having made a connection to this hypothetical story of mine. Do I do that? Do I save with 2 dashes? I definitely die on the last map and block more than the first one, so it's probably worth doing. At least for me. You know, thinking about this story concept of mine, just trying to come up with the name of it. I think I have a decent name, surprisingly. Normally when you have a story concept, like, it takes a long time to have a name that is like good enough for it. But I've been thinking, like, since the story does involve a witch, like, I want witch to be in the title. I think witch could be... I should consult my local witch too. Yeah, like, I think I want witch in the title, and when I think about witch, I'm thinking about, like, Death Witch as a pun on Death Witch, but that doesn't make sense in the context of the story. What makes a lot more sense is Dying Witch, or like Dying Wish, and that makes a lot of sense if the context of the story is like the witch herself is dying and she's telling the story at the end of her life. Like that's a pretty good title in my opinion. Dying Wish and Wishes. No, it makes sense in English to call it Dying Witch. Or maybe it should be more like personal, be like My Dying Witch. No, that doesn't make sense because she's not possessed by something. A Dying Witch. I don't know. I'll think about it more. I feel like that makes it sound like a fanfic. Maybe. Untitled Dying Witch game. True. No, I am not publishing a story onto AO3. Dying Witch. I mean, I don't read many fanfics. That's the best title I can come up with right now. A Dying Witch. Memento. Yeah, I do want to encapsulate that. Memento Mori. Because that kind of is like a big theme of this story. Dying Witch Memoirs. Oh, but the pun is kind of lost there. A Witch of Mementos named Mori. Okay, that one... I don't know about that. Mori. I would like to name her Mari though. Not even in reference to Memento Mori, but as a reference to another thing. Mari, yes. At least that's another major character in... Or that is a name I had used in... This is funny. Isn't there an Omori character named Mari? Anyways, I'm thinking of Mari because that is a name I used in this original story that that I said was originally meant to be a webcomic format and got reincarnated as this dying witch. I don't know if I've explained to you, Jade. Marielle is the name of one of Annabelle's grandparents. But it sounding like Mori can be a, you know, a nice bonus. And it reminding people of Omori can also be a nice bonus. I don't know what happens in Omori, by the way. Don't spoil it. Streaming on a weekend? Yes. But strawberries don't wait for anyone. Dying witches? Oh. I mean, like I said, Game Freak, that was the idea I thought of. Well, I mean, it wasn't plural. It being plural could be very interesting. It would make it a lot more subtle. I still want witch to be in the title, though. Like, that's not something I really want to give up. Dying witches. Oh, but dying witches feels a lot less personal than dying witch, you know? Of witches and wishes? No, that's too on the nose. And it doesn't have the, like, mortality aspect in the title. Trying to sell units here. I mean, I don't really... I don't care too much about sales, Double Nash. To me, this is an artwork, and I want to like embody it as best as I could. Fading wishes. But not fading witch. I think fading wishes sounds too generic. I don't know, it's tough. I appreciate all the suggestions, though. The thing is, like, dying witch is also like very straightforward and like a very basic name. But maybe that's just like what I need. I don't know. Titles are one of the last things in a story. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing, though. Elegy of a Fading Witch. No, but what about dying? Do you guys even get what I'm saying? I am saying the word witch and the word wish sound similar. So choosing dying witch is a pun. Elegy of a Dying Witch. How about that? Fading sounds more melancholic. Fading does sound more melancholic. But the witch isn't fading. I guess dying and fading do kind of have the same implication, huh? They are dying. That's fading. But the thing is, fading and dying aren't the same. Like, fading kind of has that implication that her legacy is being erased, you know? But I want this to kind of be a story that, like, I want one of the messages to be like, stories can be passed on, you know? Toho? I don't think I can name it Toho. Would fading make more sense? No, I don't think fading makes more sense. Because the idea is the witch, even though she is dying, she is still, like, her presence is still kind of eternal. The death of an eternal witch. No, that doesn't make any sense. It only sounded cool. Until the powerful don't want to disappear, so they come together and make a world of unnatural balance to prolong themselves and their story. It's so Peas. That's it. That's the name of the story, Peas. Oh my god, why didn't I think about that? It's just so Peas. Does it have friend slap element? Heck no. A single player game. Like I said, I want there to be some kind of like customization aspect, because at the end of it, it's meant to be like the world you customize is gonna be part of like the world that has to die at the end of the story. Like I want there to be some sort of personal aspect to that. And then maybe it would be cool to have like, because obviously the world isn't, she's telling the story to someone, and supposedly she's telling it to like some younger apprentice witch. It's like, I think it would be bittersweet to have like a scene afterwards that shows this younger witch had taken inspiration from her world. And I do have an idea that can involve a bunny girl, because it would not be a proper story without a bunny girl. And before, like, my idea is one of the worlds that she visits is about a close friend who doesn't feel original, you know? Like, it would be funny to have a character that kind of like falls into some sort of trope, or not some sort of trope, but like for example, like Alice in Wonderland is a very like overdone theme, not theme, like, you know, aesthetic, right? So like, let's say there is an Alice in Wonderland based world, and one of the messages of it is that like the god of this world, the witch that created this world, doesn't feel like her world is original enough. And I think that can be an interesting meta-narrative. That also lets me slip in bunny girls to the story, so... This is a very early story concept. Oh right, I'm playing Celeste. Oh right, there's a Celeste stream. It's fun to brainstorm. Thank you all for entertaining the idea. The model bounces as you wall jump. Yeah. Oh, my... Oh, that's what you meant. I think it's because PNG Tuber Plus, the software that I'm using for the model, can detect my keyboard press noises. I have noise suppression on OBS, but that's not like routed through PNG Tuber Plus. That's funny. I'm almost never looking at my model as I play. It's like the only way I can look at it is if I look at OBS on a different screen, which is not ideal for my gameplay. Balance of Grove. One death. One death! So close. I'm so close to moving on. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. Where's the strawberry? The strawberry's at the beginning of the chapter. I'm just trying to do the second half deathless. Oh wait, there's another half? Yeah, I know, I'm just practicing the second half. Well, it's actually the second 2/3, but... like, you know, you get the idea. It's because of the lava mode skip I do. I can't practice the third. The last third on its own. So I just practice these 2/3 together. Which works. Like, it's easy enough for it to just be added onto this. One, two, one, boop, 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 boop. Like, there you go, that's 1/3. And the 2 hardest rooms done. That is quite the disappointment. You know, if I get through the rest of this without dying, I think I'm just ready for the golden. Like that death I had earlier is minuscule enough. I don't think it'll happen. Like, it's one of those like really basic mistakes that hasn't happened before. God. I just want to move on. Yeah, jump scare. I mean, I should be holding onto the wall and climbing like that. Oh my god. Wanting to move on a concept addressed in your game space. Wanting to move on? What do you mean by wanting to move on? like wanting to move on in a grieving sense. Like I said, I haven't thought too much about it. I'm sure there will be a lot of topics like that. Wanting to move on. I don't know if that's something yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. Because it's not exactly a story about grieving. Like I said, it's analogous to it, right? Okay, yeah, it's a story about grieving. Are you describing the concept of wanting to move on but not being able to? The things see natural allies. The things see natural allies? I'm sorry, I don't exactly understand. The things? Wow, you have natural allies, Smetsky. My god, okay. I need to keep doing this. Not confident enough with this yet. And this is not even with the golden berry, it's gonna be so much worse with the golden. The memento mori concepts and moving on concepts seems like they could be two concepts that go well together. A compelling synthesis by the apprentice. That is... Yes, I'll think about it. I want there to be like multiple chapters of this story. And ultimately, right now I have five chapters that I want to definitely include, right? And each kind of like representing different things. The 5th chapter representing the witch Mari herself. So it could be a major focus in Mari's chapter. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing up the idea, Double Mesh. I'm trying to think of like what is the best way to portray a story like this. Because I want it to be a game. I don't know what type of game it is. Or what... I guess I did say earlier that it would probably have a lot of... Oh yeah, no problem. I think... Ouch. It might just have a lot of original gameplay elements. You're not necessarily, like, adhering to a particular genre of games. Because ultimately, the advantage of it being a game is using games as a form of mixed media, right? And I did say earlier, it is a story concept originally, not a game concept. I hope hearing about this story has sparked some discussion in your minds. One death? I think that's good enough. I'm gonna take a bathroom break first. Holy, it's already been like 2 hours. I'm gonna take a bathroom break first, and then we're gonna start going for the actual golden berry. We're so set. I'm back, Crowwave. It's time, Crowwave. Where's the animated BRB screen? That's true. Next time. So, I'm looking at my avatar right here. Like, you guys know that I drew this PNG avatar in a day. And I'm wondering if I need to, at some point, probably like give it more time and attention. Like, obviously, it's just a PNG too, where it kind of just bounces whenever I speak. Maybe at some point I should come up with a different design, or at least draw this character in an actual illustration. That being said, I think I am ready to tackle the core. Please update the design before I draw fan art so it will be accurate. Well, it's like, I'm thinking it's a character that can have multiple outfits. So as long as you draw a character with the right colors, it can be accurate. Oh, I do want to do the first half deathless, or the first third deathless first. Change clothes by game or season? Ooh, that's a good idea. By game or season? Yeah, because at least with the strats, or I mean with the type of stuff I am doing, I'm not gonna change games too often, and it could be a nice way to take breaks between games. Yeah, I'll think about it, Double Nash. That's a good idea. Have I asked this before, Double Nash? Do you plan to ever have an avatar for yourself? I know you have your Discord profile picture. I feel like I have asked you this before. It shows care and consideration of photo. That is true. Maybe I draw one for farewell. Celeste. Obviously, it is a bit late for me to draw one for these golden berries. But I can still draw one for farewell, because farewell is going to be a long trek. And if we give this character a name, I think this character can just be referred to as Mimi, as in Mimi Crolave. I may have given a non-answer. Cherno is not for me or representative of me, but conceptually, what I find interesting is seeing someone after hearing someone's voice on a podcast or whatever after years and being like, wow, they look nothing like I pictured, which makes me not particularly interested in influencing that mental picture of people, of myself. And the idea of something not me being my avatar is not that unthinkable. Or not that thinkable. I see. Yeah, Double Nash, unfortunately, I do picture you as Cherno in my mind. Yeah. As absurd as it sounds, that's just a mental image I have associated you with. I know it doesn't really line up, like, visually, but, like, That's just how my brain works. And I'm sure a lot of other people may see you the same way. Obviously, I know you're not I know you're very different from the character, but in terms of mental imagery, this is kind of like what I attribute to you. The screaming ball of ice. I don't know. I mean, Game Freak, I know you said that as a joke, but how do you picture Double Mash? I mean, other than that, I know you're from Texas. So whatever a Texan person looks like, a Texan Cherno maybe? Kind of like, I mean, you see my profile picture, Cowboy Cherno, yes. Like you see not my profile picture, my avatar is this bunny character with white hair, red eyes. A lot of the reason I chose to give it this design is because for the longest time my profile picture was Tevi from the game Tevi, and I kind of just leaned in to that because that is how a lot of people recognize me, and it'd probably be best to at least for the convenience of others, lean into that concept. There's also a design that Jade really likes. It's continuity of representation, exactly. That's a very elegant way to phrase it. Am I a real albino? You'll have to ask Jade. You made me do that? I mean, not really. I kind of drew this without your knowledge, originally. There's actually no hard rooms in this first section. Obviously, I'm not the most consistent at it yet, but you're getting back by drawing things without my knowledge. I see. I look forward to seeing your drawings. Oh my god. Weapon Steel drawing event. I gotta do it soon or else it becomes too close to Weapon Steel anniversary. You bet I should probably organize one for the anniversary. Is it so bad to just combine it? Maybe not. I mean, how late is the anniversary gonna be? in like a month or so. Like a month and a half. Should it just be combined? I know a bunch of people are kind of waiting for it, but I feel like it will also be a good idea to give people time to get accustomed to the DLC characters, like, fully. And I mean, DLC art is kind of booming right now. It'd be nice to like have the art event as like a reminder about Rabin Steel when less hype is around. I'll think about it. Maybe it is a good idea to combine it. Give people more time to play Slay the Spire, you know? At least like the artists. True. I'm sure Mina is still playing Slay the Spire. Can't wait for what? Game Freak. You know Mino is gonna make a cozy game. Are you saying he's gonna make a Slay the Spire like farming game? Wait, kind of a fire idea? The farming Slay the Spire like? Mino's kind of a genius for that one. Oh shoot! Oh no! Is this savable? That's not savable, is it? I think it's cooked. Oh no. That's a funny way to die. I mean, I'm not mad. That is the best run so far. This is so devastating. Oh my god, what a way to die. Do you know about the story about the samurai and the strawberry? Tell me about it. Game Freak, I can't even pretend to crash out. What does it mean to crash out? Ah, the strawberry. Ah, I'm gonna eat my computer mouse. Nom nom nom. Is that a good impression of crashing out? Not enough keyboard slam. I'm not gonna slam my keyboards. That would be very noisy. Crash out, Crowave. Double Nash. Is this Strawberry and Samurai like an actual legend? Like, what is the Strawberry and the Samurai? The Samurai and the Strawberry, my bad. I de-alphabetized it. A samurai has fallen over a cliff and will soon be too exhausted to hold on. In their final moments, they see a strawberry patch, grab to eat one. It is the best strawberry of their life. Ah. It's like a fable of how things taste better when you are desperate. Japanese cultural heritage stuff. Okay. Wait, Double Nash. Are you Japanese? Being neither Japanese and routinely making things up. Okay. So it's not a real story. Of course it's not a real story. Wait, what am I saying? No, it is a real story. You've made it up. Meaning is given to stories as soon as you create them, Double Nash. Even if you have made things up without much thought, other people can find meaning in it. I think it's really a story too, by the way. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. I would like to know, because it involves a strawberry. And as a person trying to eat the best strawberry of my life, I think I can relate to it. Tiger strawberry. So what is the actual story? I don't think I want to open this link right now. Is it about a strawberry that was eaten by... It's a Zen Buddhist parable to enjoy life. Really? The tiger strawberry. A visual representation. It doesn't get embedded on Twitch, does it? Hold up. Alright, let me take a look. Ah. Fascinating. This guy is so happy to eat a strawberry. Holy. Yeah, right? It's a very fascinating story. I assume it is essentially the same thing as what you told me, but instead of a samurai, it is a monk. Human changes from time to time, but yes. Alright, we got to the second third again. Alright. See ya, Double Nash. Thank you for the chat. It was pleasant. Alright, new high score. Just going straight for it. Bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Third checkpoint. We're in the home stretch now. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, boop, boop. Bounce. Climb, 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 climb. 1, 2, 3. Climb. 1, 2, 3. Climb. Dash. Climb. Nice. We're in the home stretch now. Oh, why'd I go for that bumper? I hate the bumpers. I should have never gone for the bumper. I was worried that the lava was too high, or like too low. Too high? Yeah, I wanted to lower the lava a bit more before moving on. Oh my god. I mean, I should have known that the timing would have worked out if I went for it. I was just a bit too worried about it. That is the golden strawberry debuff of like overthinking everything, even though you practiced it a million times. Two, 1, 2. Wow, new record! Oh my god, I made it past the 2 death rooms without dying. That's so good. All the practice was really worth it, I think. I don't think it went to waste. Because that level of consistency is very admirable. You need a forego... Okay, Game Freak, I dare you to do that, and I would like to watch your process. And when I say watch your process, I mean like, you know, have your stream on the background as I do my own challenges. I would not be opposed to it. Like I am serious about wanting to know how your experience would go if you did do that. However, I think it is going to be a massive waste of time. As long as you enjoy it, wasting time is not a bad thing. You know, that's why we play video games in the first place. Is that something you're actually gonna do? I mean, you can forego practice for the seasides. You should at least try the seasides. You could try gold strawberry. This golden looks so painful. Oh, you bet. This is probably one of the most painful goldens. But I don't think it's as bad as Summit B-side. Welcome, Callan, to the chat, by the way. I think it's your first time. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. Not anytime soon. That's right. You gotta do the FTL hit list challenges first. $6A? Aw, GG. 6A. 6A is really fun. Currently, I'm on my last pre-farewell golden. I have a monster of an FTL run going. That's awesome. Oh wait, we made it to the second third already. Nice. This run has legs. Yeah, 6A golden. I figured that's what you meant. No worries. Alright, just as rehearsed. Bounce, 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 bounce. Dash up, boop, boop. One, two. Alright, ready for the death rooms? Oh wait, no, not yet. There's this one first. Wow. Wow. That's what the conveyor belts sound like. Shoot. Jumped too early. I could have waited on the lower bit a bit more. I should do that, it's safer. I didn't even pick the golden. This better not be the winning run, because like seeing me do that at the beginning is gonna be so sad. All right. One, two, boop, boop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, boop, boop. 1, 2, boop, 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 boop. 1, 2. Demos for the win. Alright. Art room number 1. Come on! Yes! Oh my god, I almost missed. Okay, wait, I'm gonna re-enter. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh no! Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I tried saving that so hard. How do you find gold in the core? By not giving up, instead saying more. Keep going until your fingers get sore, no matter what those platforms have got in store, learning all of the tech and the lore. Doing it is a chore. Interesting. Writing poetry in chat. Did you come up with this on your own? It is pleasant. However, made it up just now? Nice. Thanks for sharing. I wouldn't call it a chore. I'm having fun with it, you know? Maybe for a lot of people it seems like a grind, but it is very fun for me to learn like every room, try to get it done consistently. Sure, but chore rhymes. Yeah, that's true. Chore rhymes. That is a good enough reason as any. Up. Up. I don't know. Are we calling the little fireballs, the frozen fireballs, platforms? I think they would taste good, you know? Like, you see all these frozen platforms, they just look so yummy. And the sound these guys make when you jump on them, it's like like frozen gelatin. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Up, up. All right, on to the third. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count, row, wave. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. Ah, shoot! I forgot to climb. Oh my god, it caught me off guard. I should not have focused that hard on counting. I tunnel visioned. I wasn't even thinking about where I was. I was just like, keep climbing. Dude. It's alright. That was a pretty good run. Let's see, how long has the stream been running? 2 hours, 30 minutes? I think I can get the golden before 4 hours. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, dash, 1, 2. Ah, wait, what? Wait, what happened there? I need to replay that. Because I was expecting to get sent further to the right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, I'm just looking back at Twitch. Oh, I hit the top right of it, like diagonally. Dang, those bumpers are evil. Like, it's kind of hard to control. How they send you. Is this some kind of chaos theory? One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I had the dash. I had to use it. Oh. Nice. Didn't even use the dash. Ah, that demo wouldn't have saved me there. Reminder to everyone to drink some water. I need to drink some water. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, a demo would have saved me that time. You know, I should be doing the horizontal dash more. It seems more consistent. Ooh, but what do I do there? Maybe I just keep going with the double diagonal. Hmm. Hmm. Dinosaur. There's a lot of dinosaurs here. Touch my hands. Okay. Maybe a diagonal dash is better there. My gameplay quality is dropping. You save. Save. Hey, game fake. You want to see the winning run? You are seeing it now, yes! We're making it all the way to the end this time. It's been a while since I've gone to the hard rooms. Okay. First hard room. First hard room done. Second hard room. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Last checkpoint. I did it again! Oh my god, I was even like consciously thinking about it until I jumped on the first ice ball. I was thinking, don't wall jump. Don't wall jump after the first ice ball. Don't wall jump after the first ice ball. Oh, ice ball! And then I died. Oh my god. That is a hitting the Kevin from the left side moment. Oh my god. It's okay. I mean, we jump right back into it. We can do it once, we can do it again. Don't neutral jump. Don't neutral jump. 1, 2. Boink, 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 boink. Go on entry. Nice. On entry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's gonna go for it. Shoot, I messed up, but it worked. Okay. About the rhythm. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Oh my god. It was a different mistake I made. Ash too low. Okay. I should start that room by waiting a bit. You know, just waiting a bit makes it a lot more consistent. Instead of going for a consistent timing, I go for the safer. The safer, not consistent timing, but consistent room clearing. Nuh-uh. Obligatory dying on the first room a chillion times. It's what makes the good runs good. That was a bit sketchy. Weird wiggle. One, two, go. I mean, it makes it easier to cross over the spikes, but I'm used to like jumping on the ice balls. Like, what particular order to jump on the ice balls? New strat is unlocked. That's cool. I don't know, maybe it needs more time in the microwave. The microwave. Game Free, quick question. Do you microwave your cup ramen? I guess we live in a different era. That sounds preposterous. Yeah. It is preposterous. But I know some people do it. You boil water. Awesome. And then you put the boiled water in the cup, right? the intended way. The boiler. I'm surprised, Game Freak, you don't see instructions on food packaging and then decide to do it as differently as possible. Yeah. Like it tells you to like preheat oven to this amount, and then Game Freak's just like, nah, I'm putting it in to the oven cold. You saw microwave instructions on cup ramen. Oh, you saw the microwave instructions and you decided to go against the microwave instructions. Smart. Game Freak maintains his integrity as the rule breaker. The rule freak. I don't know, Game Freak. Are there any other foods that you consume the unintended ways? Yes, I know what you're thinking. How do you eat kiwis? You like, you cut them with a knife first. And then like you can use a spoon or something like that. What's the unintended way to eat a kiwi? You just take a bite out of it, you know? And then you spit out the peel afterwards. You know, the fuzziness adds to the texture, the experience of eating a kiwi. Eris peels kiwis. Yeah, I don't see the issue with peeling kiwis either. Like, you want to peel a kiwi so that you can eat it whole. You just plop the entire thing in your mouth after you're done peeling it. The spoon method. What about mangoes? How do you eat mangoes? What's the unintended way to eat a mango? I don't know. You take a bite out of it and then you spit all the skin and seeds out later. You cut the mango off into chunks, cut them into cubes, and then eat them off the peel. Yeah, that is like the very standard way of doing it. And then you can eat the portion with the seed, like on its own. Do you ever comb the hairs on the mango seed? Is the unintended way to eat a mango like you peel the entire mango and then you just like take bites out of it until you get closer to the seed? Like, but the thing is, that doesn't sound that bad. That sounds like a valid way to eat a mango. Mango peel feels too thick though, like too thick to cut off, or like to peel off. peeling the mango and then eating the peel first. True. I didn't think about that. It's a peel. That is true. Like, gets attached to the fruit part, like... The peeler. Do you ever just, like, eat a banana from the middle? Like, you twist it so that it breaks open at the middle, and then you start eating it from the middle. That makes me feel uneasy. What do you mean? The better option is to microwave the banana and send it back in time. Crack it over your shin like a twig. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, isn't that how, like some type of primate eats bananas that way? Like, by opening it from the middle. I'm just trying to think of other fruits that, like, have very standardized ways of eating them. Like, banana is an easy one because it's the peel. It's always like there's some part of this fruit that you have to avoid eating. So that you have to have a particular way of eating it, you know? Like, think of pomegranates. How do you prepare a pomegranate? And then what's the wrong way to eat a pomegranate? Is the ultimate question. Do you chuck the entire pomegranate into a blender and then drink the blended pomegranate, skin and all? And seeds, you know, the pomegranate seeds. Eat the blender. True. You blend the pomegranate, pour it out on the tabletop, and then you eat the blender. However, you must add protein powder to the blender first. I would like to ask Game Freak if he breaks spaghetti in half before boiling it. Because it doesn't fit in the pot. You don't need to break it though. I know you don't need to break it, but I wonder if Game Freak does. I feel like Game Freak would break the spaghetti. You have never made spaghetti? Shoot. Game Freak, I'm gonna need you to make spaghetti without knowing, like, without having done it before. And then I want to know how you decide to prepare it. You know, spaghetti is like a very efficient food. In terms of like how much it costs and the storage space. So I am surprised you have never made spaghetti before. Oh my god. I'm hard sucking Celeste. What the heck? I'm just dying in the first third. Instant noodle packets are the same thing pretty much. Is this true? It is very different. I don't know. They're also like a very different shape, you know? Do you break your instant noodle packets in half? So that, like, there's more surface area? That way it can cook faster, right? I think you break it, you're supposed to break it in half, and then, and then put it in the microwave. You used to eat dry instant noodles? Yeah, I know. I was about to bring that up. Like, if there's any like wrong way to do it that people actually do, it's pouring the seasoning packet into on top of the dry noodles and then just like crunching them up. I don't know, some people just like it. I remember in elementary school when I saw someone doing that. Like, they brought a pack of ramen to school and was just like eating it like that. You didn't use the seasoning? Nah, if you do that, you have to at least use the seasoning. Come on. It's so much better with the seasoning, though. I mean, this is one of those... Sametsky, are you not familiar with it? Because I know it is popular enough for it to be sold as a product of its own. If seasoning isn't dissolved, you inhale it and it makes you cough. Okay, that's fair. I kind of understand. So the idea, down some hot water and it cooks in your mouth. True. That's the idea. You eat the raw noodles with water in your mouth. And you don't even crunch them. You just wait until they turn a bit soggy and then you swallow it. You remember eating instant juice powder? Oh god. You just squeezed like one of those containers of instant juice in your mouth. I've never done that before, but it sounds like really, really sweet. Overwhelmingly so. It is. Were your taste buds ever the same afterwards? Yeah. I don't know. How can I trust that? What if you just don't know that your taste buds were permanently altered? because of the sweetness overload. The secret tech? Alright, let me know. It's just like, you use it, you put it in the IV drip. Hey Jade, you become a sweeter person. Oh, an apple a day makes the doctor diagnose you as sweeter. You know, I'm thinking, what happens when you take instant noodles and you put it in cold water? And then you just let it sit there. Like, surely the noodles absorb the water, right? It's not the same thing as boiling, though. Someone's probably done that before. Yeah, I would bet so. Instantly cold noodles. Exactly. Hey Kuko, welcome. We are closing in on 201 berries. I would like to see some instantly cold noodles. This is probably the next chapter I'm gonna practice Deathless. Ooh. Okay, as much as I'm dying in the first third of this I think is one of the most fun chapters I've tried to gold in so far. Quite a shame because it's the last one, but actually no, that's a good thing. I'm glad I saved it for last. When was the last time you consumed a product in the non-intended way? I don't know. I actually don't know. Consumed a product in the non-intended way. That's hard to even think of. Microwave No, I do not use a microwave on every product. Oh my god, can you imagine? I get a hand warmer. I'm like, okay, time to microwave this. What happens if you microwave a hand warmer? Doesn't it have like iron in it? I would assume the answer is not good. I don't remember when was the last time I ate something in a non-intended way, but I remember that I at least once had munched on dry instant noodles. They are pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the thing. They are not bad. The thing is, like, okay, imagine taking the dry instant noodle product, like the thing sold to be dry instant noodles, and then you put them in boiling water. Then you can get instant noodles. Ah. Overpriced instant noodles. What? No. What? These bumpers. Oh my god, I hate these bumpers. I understand it is ultimately my fault, but like, oh my god, bumpers. Why do they gotta exist? I mean, Sumetsky, the thing I was talking about earlier, I have cracked open a banana like a glow stick before. You're evil. What? It's not that bad. The banana didn't even glow. I don't know. The banana glue, in the sense that it was enlightening. I am never going to eat a banana like this again. What if there's a small chance of a banana to glow if you break it like a glow stick? Marketing idea. We sell bananas that glow like glow sticks when you break them. Or have a chance to. So it's like a gambling thing, and people would want to see the glowing banana. And like, if they fail, then they have to eat a banana from the middle. Perfect. Perfect marketing idea. Okay, I was too focused on talking that I messed up the first hard room. Oops. Banana market skyrocketing. Exactly. Oh, I thought of a more recent thing that I have done in the not intended way, Smetsky. I sometimes just like drink hot sauce. What? What kind of sauce again? Hot sauce? You know, like Tabasco? Like, not necessarily spicy, you know? But like, you just drink it on its own. Glowing banana side effects may contain... I'm sorry, I can't read that number right now. A lethal amount of radiation. You love hot sauce. Horrific? How's it horrific? Whoa, I'm gonna drink this hot sauce in front of you. Ah! I'm glad you like hot sauce as well, Smitsky. My fellow hot sauce maker. No, Shade. What did the hot sauce do to you? Alright, lock in. Hard room's coming up. Alright, first hard room. I'm not gonna pull my attention this time. What color background do you use for your PNG/VTuber model? It is transparent. I use an application called PNG Tuber Plus. So by default, or is it by default? I don't know. They have a transparent option. 1, 2, 1, boop, 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 boop. Okay. Are we ready? Third. I mean, it doesn't matter if you guys are ready or not. It's on me. It is the default? Okay. You have used PNG Tuber Plus, Semetsky? Yeah, that's nice. Okay, wait, I should not be reading chat. I need to actually lock in here. So guys, how's your day? Alright. Just like I practiced. Climb the wall. Go, 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 go. Dash. This feels a little cheesy. Yeah, it is cheesy. I am doing it an unintended strat, which is a lot safer than the actual way. Alright, final room. Oh! The actual final room. Oh my god. 201! Say goodbye. Jeez. Oh. Oh my god. And we did do it in under 4 hours, this session. Holy. Okay. Wait, I just jumped. I jumped from 24 low death to 0. Oh my god, the hot sauce conversation's gonna be in the clear video. Oh my god. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Oh. Wait, are you guys ready? The golden strawberry stamp. The golden strawberry stamp is now on the profile. 21 deaths left. Oh my god. Yeah, the secret is to just have discussions about drinking hot sauce. Oh my god. Lowest deaths, 21. Yikes. Do farewell, maybe I'll fluke it? Alright, sure. 1 attempt, and that'll be it, okay? I'm not doing more than 1 attempt, because I can get like really lost in this. Oh my god, we did it. Thank you all for sticking around though. It's always been fun having conversations while doing this stuff, and even though I probably would do better, like just truthfully speaking, right? There's nothing against any of you, but I would probably do better if I wasn't having conversations while playing Celeste. However, I think having conversations do keep me more motivated. So, genuinely, thank you to all the people who stick around for it. And even if you're a lurker who doesn't really chat in the chat much, like, your presence is appreciated. At least you are here. Now, it's been a while since I've done the entirety of Farewell. The last time I gave it an attempt was when that was like before I did okay, that's it. That was the last attempt I did at it was before I finished Reflection B-side. I can't believe it's real. Oh my god, grand total 21. It's actually so insane to see 21 deaths for a grand total. Like when I started these streams, it was in hundreds. Wow. Core B-side done in 10 minutes too. Well, I guess my golden runs don't really count this because it doesn't start from the very beginning. Alright. Yeah. I don't have any other stream plans, so we might just end it here, okay? Let's see who else is streaming Celeste, and let's rate them. Be sure to drop a follow, because we're going for Farewell next. I probably will do a short break stream in between, though. Like tomorrow, I probably will do a, let's say, drawing stream. Like I like Nash's idea of having a different avatar for each game I play. So I'm gonna redesign the Mimi outfit and then like update my profile. Not profile, you know, the PNG tuber thing. All right, who do we raid? See, the thing is, I don't like raiding the most popular. I do recognize like Parrot Dash as a name. Does anyone have any suggestions? Um, I'm just looking for anyone else who's also going for Goldens. There's a lot of modded players here, though. There's so many modded players. Raid Crowwave. I could raid Crowwave. Or maybe let's go for a Rabbit and Steel break, right? What's the raid message? What is the raid message? Game Freak, can you come up with one? Or is it just raid Crowwave? Hot sauce raid? Alright, you guys can say hot sauce raid. We are gonna raid. Who is this person? Numo Sage? It seems like they are progging Solo Lunar. So could you guys give Numa Sage a nice encouraging message? Let them know that if they keep at it, they will win. Oh wait, no, this is chaotic. They're doing chaotic random. And also for the Rabbit and Steel peeps, if it's your first time seeing Rabbit and Steel, I hope this is a good impression. Bye bye.